Yeah, you aren't scaring me.
How? The great Calamity Ganon selected me. This humiliation cannot be my destiny.
It is your destiny, you cursed being.
Hear me, Calamity Ganon. It's time for you to devour these.
And how about you get devoured yourself? Yep. The puppet has served its purpose, and now it's time for you to be absorbed. What a way to go. Astor just gets... And you know, it just happened, you know, in every Zelda game, if Ganondorf's involved, or Ganon anyway, his puppet will also be consumed. But consuming Astor in this continuity actually brings out a different version of Calamity Ganon. A Calamity Ganon that is more human-like. Unlike the incomplete body he had before. That's Calamity Ganon. Oh no! The robot! Fight it, robot! Fight it! Oh no. This is not good. No, robot, no! Oh, he's been corrupted. We have to fight the boss. We have to fight our buddy. The little one. He's been corrupted by Calamity Ganon already. No. That's very unfortunate. Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to go down. Alright. The little guardian! Here we go at long last. We have to defeat him. Defeat the controlled guardian. This guy is fast. He has a lot of health and a lot of everything, so just gotta be quick on your feet. And he's bowed this, and he's, man, goodness. There we go. You're going to, I don't want to fight you. Fight the calamity within you, man. If this has to be done, it has to be done, but I don't want to do it. You've been so helpful to us so far. He's been resisting the calamity all this time, and yet now he's been affected. No. This is such a weird, again, it's a thing that's like, you've had this little guardian follow you the entire game, and it's like, nope, now he's corrupted thanks to Calamity Ganon's true form. This could be, if we don't stop this now, another Harbinger Ganon could appear before us, and we don't want that to happen. Hate to do this to you, buddy. You have to go down. Oh no! Nope, not on my watch. Not on my Sheikah slate. You ain't gonna win. I'll knock the Calamity Ganon out of it. It's the last thing I have to do. And this one, you're actually forced to fight it as Link. Yeah. You can't play with any other character other than Link, as you can see on the left there. All the rest of the characters you brought into this mission are now not available to fight. This is a one-on-one battle. And this guy is still pretty darn fast, but he's kind of predictable in some cases, though. Man, that was a brutal beatdown. We took the calamity out of him, though. Man, we ripped him the new one. Oh, man. Man. I mean, it's such a... This guy has been with us the entire time, and it's... Maybe Zelda's tears can wake him up. Come on, man. You got in yourself, robot. You've done it all times before, you can do it again! And he still has a little bit of power left to do what he wants to do, is make Zelda happy. Let me get a flashback. Of a young Zelda. Yeah. You don't get to see a young Zelda all the time. Especially like this. And this is a garden she built all by herself. Oh, there he goes. Hey! He's awoken. Oh, get that gear out of there. Surprisingly, he didn't get much of marketing with this guy. This guy's cool. And again, there's Zelda's mother, but...
Mother?
Man, it's like... We get to see a bit of Zelda's mom for only a split second. So annoying.
Leave me too, right, Terraco?
And now we get the robot's true name, Terraco.
Father, no! Please don't take it away!
The return of the Calamity has been foretold. As the Princess of Hyrule.
And this is why I still feel like the King of Hyrule still kind of feel... I don't really have any sympathy for the guy. He's a great he's a great character to play as, but as his character here, I still don't like the King of Hyrule for what he treated his daughter for.
I'm sorry.
I doubt you were. You weren't fulfilling your duty. But man... Terraco, long gone. But we're gonna make sure he will not die in vain. We will. It's time to take this cursed thing down once and for all. You made Zelda angry and sad. That is a sin that you'll never be able to repay.
For all those harmed and slain. For our future.
Mm-hmm. Ready to take this on.
This is where you fall.
You made Zelda angry. And in that regard, she's not smiling anymore. We'll see again with our own might. Alright. Terraco is no longer with us. It's time to take this on. Once and for all. Get our apples back with that barrel right there. Constantly has apples, so. Can we get a full restore of apples here, I think, if we get another barrel. Is there another one over here? No. Not one over here yet. But yeah, you usually get a bunch of apples before the final battle hits, so prepare yourselves. We got a battle, and this, guys, is gonna be a tough one. Time is flowing in on itself. There he is. In his true form. It actually kind of looks more of a... Again, he still kind of looks incomplete. He still kind of... Calamity Ganon still kind of feels incomplete at times. Like, you can still see that he's still got some Sheikah technology in him from him being possessed by the original Terraco of the world. Oh no! Something's wrong! You can't harm the guy! There you are, dear friend. I look forward to fighting by your side. Not now, Sidon! I refuse to fall here. Now you're... Come on now, you. Oh boy. Yeah, you have to outlast this for a war of attrition at this point. I probably can't reach it. Is this through the might of Calamity Ganon? Well, if the Tears of the Kingdom need to go by, this is only a fraction of the power. Oh boy. Yow, that stings. Yeah, we can't hit him at all. So you have to outlast him just enough to have this cutscene trigger. Oh no! Whoa! Goodness, that rock! And... counter! I don't know how you do that, Link, but goodness me, that's impressive. That'll work. Well, Zelda's ultimate power did awaken Terrako in the current timeline, and it did it here. Terrako woke up just enough. Go, Terrako, go, buddy, go! Zelda can't... oh no, her power's failing her! Everyone! And that's sounding different from what initially before. Go, Terrako! Wow! That ripped them asunder. What? That's the last of Terrako right there. Goodness. Fight with all your vigor. But Terrako did leaving a nice gift for us.
It's time.
He broke the barrier on Calamity Ganon, so we can actually now finally harm this guy. Rip him asunder! Time to rip him a new one! Seal Calamity Ganon! Now we can harm the guy! Calamity Ganon is actually an unlockable fighter if you complete the story and everything. Yes, he is a playable fighter, which again is something I don't really like. I wish Astor was actually more of a oh, you got bombs? I got bombs for you, buddy. Oh, how am I weak? You are weak, buddy. Oh boy. Come on. Rip you a new one! Calamity Ganon! Now, I think he's about on the same as par as difficulty as I would say the first phase of Calamity Ganon Breath of the Wild to a certain degree. Just that with different mechanics, he's actually faster. He kind of, it's more fast-paced. There you go. Also, he didn't really have all these weaknesses to all the runes. He went head on first into a wall of ice. Go, Link! Rip him asunder! Seal this darkness once and for all. Freeze! Oh, dang it. Not enough time. Go, go! Oh, I'm out of timing. Can't use the weakness of the bombs. Yeah, just keep dodging everything. You should be fine. Oh, come on! Oh, ow! I'm out of apples. I think I used too much on that first phase. Oh, I used the wrong rune. Oh boy. Yeah, so make sure you get the upgraded rune cooldown times or you'll have a harder time with this boss fight for a certain degree. Bombs? Sure thing. I've applied 4 bombs here, ready and at it for you again. A part of a balanced beatdown. Oh boy. Timeout? Timeout! Go, Ganon, you're going to die. One way or the other. There you go. Now he's down to half health. Now he's going to be even more brutal. He's gonna put more of his power into himself. He's gonna do the same thing he did in Breath of the Wild. Break the floor beneath us. Now we're actually in the same spot. Man. Time to settle this. Oh, but let me get the main theme and a new orchestral soundtrack of it. It's just so good. Oh no! I did the wrong rune! Come on now. Oh goodness, this guy is so magnetic. And he's gonna using all the powers of all the all of his blights are now gonna be apparent in his power now. Just like we did before. Oh boy, there's Water Blight's attack. But now in a red air form. Oh boy, no! Nope. Ow, 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 that's not good. Come on now, you're going down. Bombard you with light! Shit, man, I used the wrong type of time for that rune to happen now, didn't I? Ow. Come on now, Zelda, rip him asunder! There you go! Come on, Zelda, drop down so you can get weak point smash! There you go! As long as Zelda and Link don't flee, we're fine. So as long as I keep them in good health, we're fine. Oh boy. Freeze you up, you! Bombard you with light! Oh boy. Oh, bombs. There we go. Oh goodness. There's not enough food in this world to save me off of this. Come on, Impa, do your work. Booyah! Rip him asunder! Come on now. Rush him off! Oh boy! Go! Ooh, that was close. There we go. Decent up. There we go. Not much power on that one, but that's fine. Sidon, you're up. There you go. Sidon's gonna win the day. Go, Sidon, finish him off. And he did it. Come on, he's at 0 health. There you going down. Come on. Sidon's gonna finish him off. He's the one gonna seal the darkness. Finish him off, Sidon! Yeah! Mmm! And Link takes in for the steal.
You can do it, little guy!
Don't worry, Rivali. Time for a splitting headache. Yeah! All right, Zelda, it's all up to you. Rip him asunder. Yeah, now you're weakened. Now you can't do a thing. Just try to punch her. Bam! Ineffective. A perfect block and a perfect seal. Now be sealed away for another 10,000 years. What a fight. And with that, Calamity Ganon's gone, the malice disappears, and virtually no casualties, except for one. Terraco's gone, but he will not be forgotten. And everyone's feeling better about themselves. Now I wonder, what are they going to do after this game if they did a Hyrule Warriors variant for Tears of the Kingdom? And it's set in this timeline. That's I want to see. That's what I want to see there. But man, look at this. Zelda's now more confident, and even Link gives her his seal of approval. In his own way. Everyone's fine. Oh, it's nice to finally see a blue sky once in a while. But man, I would say, if they do a Tears of the Kingdom spin-off for Hyrule Warriors, I wonder if they're going to call it Hyrule Warriors Age of Tears. I wonder if that'd be the case. But Terraco's power is finally waning, and our heroes in the future are setting back to their own time.
Well then, it seems the time has come. I could not be prouder. It was an honor to be of service.
It was, Riju. Despite the lack of the time we played with you.
Thanks for everything, Inobo. We didn't get much time together, but I'll always cherish it. I will too. It was so much fun.
It's just too bad that at the end of this, when these guys go back to Tears of the Kingdom, they all forget the champions. It's kind of real a shame.
Face behind the champion.
I mean, that's what I hate about Tears of... Oh, and this scene hurts.
We'll meet again, dear brother.
Sidon's the one that's going back without a sister.
You're my beloved sister, and our hearts will never be apart.
So Breath of the Wild, Sidon will lose his sister, but at least this timeline, the young Sidon will grow into him and have a sister all to himself.
You fought by my side, and the trials we overcame together. A treasure.
Also, Zelda, the music is very loud. I can't really hear you. Good thing for thanks for the subtitles being on. But man, if it wasn't for Terraco, this would have ended a lot differently.
Return to your future.
The future of the original timeline.
May the light shine upon you for all time.
Indeed, Zelda. When we destroy those barrels, how did they come back? Did they grow back? Goodness me. But that is Tears. That is the Legend. That's a Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, folks. So I think this game kind of works a little better than Definitive Edition. In my honest opinion, this has the better mechanics overall. The story is a little bit more, shall I say, grounded, as it had something to work off of. In Definitive Edition, it is all about the high-octane action. Like, the little story that was there didn't really give me a care for the characters that time around, except for Lana. But in here, you feel kind of more connected to all the characters you only got the brief glimpses for, and you get to see their personality come out a lot more than normal. I still think Rivali is still kind of the weaker character to work with, because his little, his whole rivalry with Link doesn't really end here. Urbosa, I do like playing as her from time to time, though her powers her combos are kind of hard to pull off. The character I really feel like they didn't really fit was Hetsu. Like, Hetsu got one cutscene and one story mission to him, and that was it. Otherwise, Hetsu did not show up he showed up in the All United Hyrule and then showed up for the final battle. But yeah, he literally had no significance to the story other than showing him through the Hyrule Forest. Other than that, he was just kind of a waste of potential, really. And the other characters you do unlock, if you go after them, is the Great Fairy, the Master Monk, the one that you basically get the Master Cycle from. Yeah, you unlock him. And after the DLC was released, the second part of it, you do get, new characters such as Robbie and Purah. You get, okay, and also the fact is, Master Koga and his other buddy, Soga. I think Soga was a pretty compelling character. I don't think he was evil by design. Like, he had loyalty, but at least he knew eventually at some point, he knew that Astra wasn't meant to be trusted alongside basically knowing what Calamity Ganon was. The only problem is, though, in the original story, you don't get to see closure with him. There's a DLC mission later in the second DLC that you can play, and you do get a sense of how to unlock him from that mission. But other than that, though, Soga should have had more screen potential. You know, Master Koga doesn't mention him in this story at all when he after the betrayal of Astor. And Astor should have been a playable character. Like, even like, I think Astor should have been a playable character, honestly. And the character we're gonna get hopefully later is Terrako. Terrako is a playable character, but you have to unlock him first. Even though he's all around and everything, because his is like the last mission you initially play for the story is to get him rebuilt. And that's what he has to go through. But still, in the end, though, this is a fantastic game overall. I think the missions are quite balanced and the story is compelling. Despite this being a non-canon story to Breath of the Wild, I still think in the end, though, the Hyrule Warriors series should really just focus on the wars between games, you know? I think in the end, I think that'd be great for the Warriors franchise for Hyrule anyway. At least for the Zelda series anyway. Yes, it doesn't run at 60 FPS, and the multiplayer option in this game is kind of bad. It's basically borderline on the same as Definitive Edition, which it's 2-player split screen, and the game can barely hold, you know, one character killing enemies while having 2 on. I just think for these types of games, multiplayer shouldn't really be a thing. It just doesn't work unless you have a system that can handle it, really. But we're not done yet. There's the future of Hyrule for you. 26 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be split into 2. For sure. Zelda gets a new bow. Impa gets a new weapon. Sidon gets some good weapons. We get 5 diamonds for our trouble, plus the 5 we found earlier. And we get ourselves the last few ingredients. So we got another XP bonus, and we also got Monster Cake, which increases all stats by 5%, but max health goes down by 10. Or you can get an all stats plus 10, but max health is negative by 25%. And you get Spicy's Pepper Steak, damage plus 10. Not bad. And now we get ourselves a nice new calming sensation of the game. A nice calming gesture for all. But we're not done yet, personally. We come back to Hyrule after beating the game. We get Terrako missions. Yep, Terrako missions. And a few more missions to boot we can do here too. We have new AX missions that will be good for if you want to do DLC, but we're going after Terrako. We want to rebuild him. He's technically the secret ending of the game. Terrako repairs. By collecting ancient parts and getting the aid of the people of Hyrule, you should be able to repair Terrako. Obtain the Zelda Mipha, Daruk, Revali, and Urbosa's attire. So you can get before that. So, let's see what we can do here. So, for these parts, you have to collect, I think it's 45. You have to collect 50 parts of Terrako's Return. So, we can get a few of these done. I don't know how much we're going to get done, though. So, at the end, folks, after grinding Terrako parts, you get this cutscene.
Champ, because I mean, I don't think it's working at all.
Was there something we didn't do?
Well, you collected 50 parts. It's rough to grind this thing in all that regard. But yeah, you get to see.
Thing's probably just stretching out its snap.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Revali.
That's like the only time someone actually agrees with Revali.
You. Wakey, wakey.
But yeah, we get the ending of... We finally get Zelda's happy ending. And again, I think all of Terraco's missions should have been something in part of a mission-based for fighting for the parts, instead of just collecting them, because I feel like it's just unnecessary grinding in that regard. But at least everybody's happy. Even Terraco's happy. And he keeps all these battle scars, you know, in battle, in game too, so...
Welcome home, Terrico.
And Terraco's nicely... But see, Terraco's trying to cheer Zelda up because he sees tears. Not knowing if there's supposed to be tears of happiness. And that's about it. Like I stated before in the original outro, I'm probably going to copy myself double time on this front, but in the end, still a fun game. I still think this is still better than Definitive Edition by far. Yeah, there are some missions that are kind of a pain in the backside, but I think if you go through it all, I think you're handsomely rewarded for your troubles. Like, you get a 100% reward, you get the new tunic, you get the Hyrule Warriors tunic, which is a really nice change, and I think it looks really good in Tears of the Kingdom's, or at least in the Breath of the Wild format, or art style. I like the art style of this game. It's great, appreciated, and, well, I think it's great overall, personally. That the character, I think, which character get the weakest out of the bunch? Weakest character. Well, that was Hetsu. I had mentioned that earlier, it was Hetsu. Hetsu was the weakest character, as he had very little to no story progression. The extra characters you unlock, Great Fairy is kind of horrendous to control. You control 4 Great Fairies, and that's about it. And sometimes, though, her character model is so tall that she can actually get stuck on walls and through doors. It's very tedious in that regard. Oh, and we finally get the Terrico finally getting Impa finally getting her hand slap, which is nice. Oh, Hetsu, I wish you had more prominence to the story, but you didn't. The Korok seeds are kind of a pain in the backside to find because they're always spread out so far and thin. And even some of the missions that you don't feel like you want to play have Korok seeds in them, like the small missions, which is kind of stupid. I think the missions the main missions themselves should have only held the Korok seeds and that's it. But in this game, they really wanted to have more of a... See, Soka lives. There he is, right there. They try to scare Terrico. And Terrico gives them no mind. And I like this cool, like, ending cutscene with this new stylized, you know, the black and white motif here. Looks really cool. It's supposed to pay homage to the original game, and it's awesome. Personally. But I'm really saying, what can they go from here? Unless they make something that ties to Tears of the Kingdom to make the next Hyrule Warriors game out of, I'd be down for that. Really. I don't know how they'll use the Ultra Hand abilities for all the characters. Maybe the Secret Stones could be such a, you know, a great change of pace for the new powers. Oh no. Rodania, you got on the castle again. But yeah. That's it for us tonight, folks. That is the game. That is everything about this playthrough, initial playthrough. Now, I didn't want to go for the DLC because it is kind of... It's tricky to play with and everything, and still... It's hard to complete in a timely manner. And, well, this game is worth it. I say this game is worth it, and if you want more Breath of the Wild, this is the game for you. It may be straight to the point, but it is still fun to play. As for the YouTube exit, folks, thank you for watching. let's get to ourselves to the end title screen here. As for the YouTube exit, folks, thank you for watching. What game will we get in the next Zelda series? Well, that's something I don't know yet. I'm not going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom for a little while. It is still being played by thousands of people right now. That it's kind of hard to record in my own time frame right now. And after this game kind of tired me out for a bit, we'll most likely... But we'll place another Zelda game in the meantime, or another game entirely. But it's basically Mario will be next on the dock for us. So hope you guys will stay tuned for that. But as for us folks on YouTube, if you want to follow me there, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great content, stream archives, shorts as well. And also follow me here on Twitch. The link to the Twitch page is always in the description box below. So look forward to that. And until next time, everyone, keep your blades sharp. And enjoy the Breath of the Wild areas. And enjoy Hyrule Warriors to its fullest extent. See you guys then. Bye for now.